InvestorIdeas.com podcast.
Good afternoon and welcome to another InvestorIdeas.com podcast looking at cannabis news, stocks to watch, as well as insights from thought leaders and experts. Today we're looking at announcements from Blockstrain Technology Corporation, trading on the TSX Venture as DNAX and the OTC as BKKSF. Harvest One Cannabis Incorporated, trading on the TSX Venture as HVT and the OTCQX as HRVOF. CROP Infrastructure Corporation, trading on the CSE as CROP and the OTC as CRXPF. Green Growth Brands Incorporated, trading on the CSE as GGB and the OTCQB as GGBXF. And High Tide Incorporated, trading on the CSE as HITI.C. First, looking at Blockstrain Technology Corporation, who created the first blockchain-secured, fully integrated IP tracking platform for the cannabis industry, who today announced that Harvest One Cannabis Incorporated, a Canadian licensed producer of medical cannabis, will employ Blockstrain's proprietary genome tracking software to collect and register its cannabis plant DNA and strains. By incorporating Blockstrain's cannabis strain authenticity and tracking platform, the master genome strain and clone registration program into sales programs, Harvest One is expected to be able to confirm its medical cannabis strains as they are labeled, providing its consumers with increased transparency and confidence about its products. Upon completion of the collection and registration of its strains, an initial 30 Harvest One products will carry Blockstrain's seal of authenticity, guaranteeing their origin and providing quality assurance. This agreement with Harvest One is a testament to the growing traction of our proprietary genome-to-sales software, which we expect to increase as more companies recognize the inherent and significant value in protecting the genetics and IP of their various strains, said Blockstrain's Chief Executive Officer Robert Galarza. We believe our unique technology will enable Harvest One to guarantee its strains and provide consumers with unparalleled assuredness about the products they purchase. This is of particular importance for medical cannabis when patients with specific conditions are relying on products to be of consistent quality and provide consistent results. Looking next at Crop Infrastructure Corporation, who announced today that its 49% owned subsidiary Elite Ventures reported that Hempire, the company's Nevada tenant, has been issued with a 2019 hemp handler, hemp nursery, and hemp grower license covering 1,300 irrigated acres on the 2,100 acres of owned or leased CBD-focused lands. A hemp handler is defined as a person who is registered by the licensing department to receive industrial hemp for processing into commodities, products, or agricultural hemp seed. The company chose to apply for its hemp grower license, nursery, and hemp handler license in anticipation of its lab extracting and producing CBD isolate with a throughput capacity of 1 ton per day of raw biomass. Furthermore, the company increased the acreage size covered by its hemp licenses from 240 acres of cultivation in 2018 to 1,300 acres of irrigated cultivation for 2019. CROP CEO Michael York stated that with the increased size and operating range of our tenants' licenses, CROP's Nevada CBD operations are emerging into a truly world-class operation. Our land holdings, micropropagation teams, strategies, drying and extraction capabilities, and supply agreements will enable us to operate from seeds to isolate to sale in 2019. Green Growth Brands Incorporated announced the launch of shop7cents.com. The e-commerce site will allow consumers access to hemp-derived CBD personal care and beauty products under the 7 Cents Botanical Therapy brand. We have the most comprehensive assortment of CBD-infused personal care and beauty products of anyone in the CBD industry, said Peter Horvath, CEO of GGB. Sales through our digital channel are a huge component of our strategy. Our digital presence is harmonious with our bricks-and-mortar strategy. The site expands our reach and will drive subsequent purchases for our customers who have shopped at our 7 Cents shop or our assortment at DSW. 7 Cents Botanical Therapy products include CBD-infused body lotion, muscle balm, body wash, bath salt, sugar scrub, bath bomb, lip balm, and face oil. Shop7cents.com will ultimately offer over 300 SKUs of 7 Cents high-quality personal care and beauty products. Lastly, we look at High Tide Incorporated, an Alberta-based downstream cannabis corporation focused on the manufacturing and wholesale distribution of smoking accessories and cannabis lifestyle products, who today announced that it's opened its 8th Canna Cabana retail store, which is located at Unit 116-5305 Magnuson Avenue in the city of Beaumont, Alberta. Having met all municipal business requirements, the Beaumont store is approved to sell smoking accessories and cannabis lifestyle products, while the temporary suspension of incremental cannabis retail licensing by Alberta Gaming, Liquor and Cannabis, the AGLC, remains in effect. The opening of the Beaumont store reaffirms HITI's ability to rapidly execute on its broad set of growth plans. As the fifth fastest growing growth community in Canada, it was important for HITI to establish a retail location in Beaumont. We will strive to quickly become a part of this Leduc County community and integrate the outlet into the local economy for the long term, says Raj Grover, President and Chief Executive Officer of HITI. Our Canna Cabana employees can now begin to educate customers about cannabis and smoking accessories, accept Health Canada approved cannabis product packaging through the free in-store recycling program, and engage with the important community adjacent to the southern Edmonton, added Mr. Grover.
That's all for today's podcast. Podcast is now a certified word trademark on the blockchain through Cognate Incorporated CM certification. InvestorIdeas.com podcasts are also available on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play Music, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, and TuneIn. If you'd like to be a guest or sponsor of this podcast, please contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website, and this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products or services or securities. Investors are reminded that all investments involve risk and possible loss of investment. Investor Ideas does not condone the use of cannabis except where permissible by law. Our site does not possess, distribute, or sell cannabis products.